what I was looking for.
Are you filming these?
No.
Yeah.
Where?
Can you edit these?
No.
Yes, filter and all that stuff, the glow and all that.
Nope. Live and unedited. Alright. How do you do the ones with the 2 in front?
Yeah, put 2Q
2Q
times Q.
times Q.
Any factor of 15.
15 is 1 of 15 or
3 and 5.
And then you use a pencil and you kind of just plug in numbers. And remember, you have to do 2 times this one, and this one times this one to get 13 in the middle.
What about? Oh, so you.
So maybe it's like 3, 8, and 5. 2 times 5 is 10Q. 3 times Q is 3Q. Will that work?
Yeah, but you need the negative.
How do I make negative 13 out of 10 and 3?
You make one negative.
Just one of them?
Or you can make both of them negative.
Both of them negative. That would make negative 13. So that'd be negative 3 and negative 5. Does that work?
Yes.
No.
No.
Because guess what? You forgot to check the back. If you do negative 3 times negative 5, that's plus 15. We need negative 15. This doesn't work.
What if we flip it?
We might flip it. Let's flip it. See what happens. Flip it. It'd be 5 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6Q. 5 times Q is 5Q. Does that make 13 in any way?
No.
No. So I don't think it's 3 and 5. Must be 1 and 15. You can kind of think ahead and do this quickly. If you put 15 here and you do 2 times that, that's going to give you 30. You think you're going to get down to 13?
No.
No. So let's just go 15 and 1. That's 2Q. That's 15Q. Can we make 13 out of 2 and 15?
Yep.
Yes.
Make
One of them negative. Which one?
15.
15. 2 minus 15 is negative 13. So the 15 is negative, the 1 is positive. There it is.
What the heck?
Classified information.
You? Right?
Yeah, totally. So that's what we talk.
Try these real quick.
Oh, Hopkins, can you go over and see?
Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. She's really
Yeah. You already know.
What did I think?
You are
Debo.
I swear that
All lives matter.
I wasn't.
I just classified.
You didn't check it?
So,
I mean, I don't know what it is.
Stop. Hopkins, can you go up really quick?
Wait, then,
it's his name.
I mean, if you're like Jackie Chan or somebody.
From Africa?
yeah.
Hey, what happened to the blowfish?
Someone-
Yeah, Mark, remember?
Dude,
That's her name.
what you mean?
That's her name.
Where's your towel on your head?
I know.
Hey, no, she's pretty.
That's her name.
Blowfish?
You have blowfish.
You said you were.
I'm not like.
Will you try to factor these, please, sir? Instead of talking about different nationalities. Thanks.
Why is it 0x? Not even a thing.
Huh?
0x even a thing?
Shouldn't it just be X?
No, 0 times x is 0. So I could have left it off of there, but then you guys would have freaked out because you wouldn't know what to do. I figured that putting a 0 in there, you would know how to do it.
This is 1x when you don't have anything by the x, just 1.
Yeah. This is not 1, this is 0.
Yeah, I know.
So you got this. How are you going to get x squared? X and x. What multiplies to 9 and adds to 0?
3 and 3 and 1.
Huh?
Wait, what?
3 and 3 and 1.
What multiplies to 9?
9.
What two numbers? When you multiply them, you get 9. 3 and 3.
But you can make one of them negative
And one positive.
That's what I was saying.
That's such common sense. It's like
Hey, look at that's 0. I get x squared minus 9.
Dude, it's okay.
It worked, didn't it?
Yes.
How about that one?
Wait.
X times X.
Five and five.
5 and 5.
Does it have to have a
What are the signs?
square number?
One
at
plus
the
and
end?
one negative.
1 plus and 1 negative.
Those ones always have to have a square number at the end.
Oh, you're catching on. You're noticing a pattern here, aren't
Those
you?
ones always have to have something that has a square.
How about this?
4x.
3 and 3.
4x and
Well, 3 and 3 in the back. What about the front?
4x and 4x. 4x. No.
Nope. If I do 4x
You're on.
and x, that would be 4x squared, but then you would get 12x and 3x, and that doesn't add up to 0.
you can.
Kathy, can you come sit up here, please? Thanks.
So 2x and 2x?
You can do it.
Yeah, you can.
So 2x?
What else multiplies to 4?
2x?
2 and 2. 1 positive, 1 negative.
Come to your original seed.
So, as Cameron noticed, yes, they all have to be square numbers. That's a square. This is called, here's your new kind of factoring for the day,
Square root factor.
difference of 2 squares. And that doesn't mean like when Cesar and Cameron go to a party, they're like, there are differences between them. Like one has a gray sweatshirt, and the other one has a
Gray and blue sweatshirt.
yeah. Get it? They're squares. No, that means if your first term is something squared, so like x squared, or there could be a number in front of it. What's difference mean in math? Minus, and then another square. Give me a square number.
36.
4. If you just have x squared minus 4, it's really easy to factor. Boom, boom. What multiplies? You just do the square root of each one. 1 positive, 1 negative. Simple as that. You know the square root of x squared? X. So it's x times x. What's the square root of 4?
2.
2 times 2. 1 plus, 1 minus. Done.
It doesn't matter which one's minus and negative?
No, because they're the exact same things. You could do minus plus.
Yeah, that's all happening.
What that does is, when you multiply it out, the middle will always be 0. I'm not going to write 0 anymore. That was just for that first time just to show you. But from now on, whenever you see a square and then a square, no. You guys know the square numbers? What's the smallest one? 1.
Oh yeah, 1.
1 times 1 is 1.
Yeah.
And then 2 is not a square number. 4.
Oh no, 4.
And then 9. And then 16.
25.
25. 5 squared. 36 squared is 36.
49.
7 squared is 49. 8 squared, 64.
81.
81.
100.
100. What's 11 squared?
110.
144. 144.
Oh,
And that's where everyone stops. You know why everyone stops there? Because in elementary, when you have like the multiplication table, it always stopped at 12.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
never learned 13.
It's like 0 through 12, and then 0 through 12, and then you get down here, 12 times 12 is 144. That's the biggest one anyone knows. Because they're like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like in the planner.
Huh?
Yeah, I love the planner.
Yeah, it's in the back here.
13 is like 169. 14, I don't even remember. So anyway,
Yeah, see, you stopped at 12 too.
I started 13. So if you see 2 squared numbers, like I could do 16x squared minus 25. You should be able to factor that very quickly and easily. What's the square root of 16x squared? 4x. 4x. What's the square root of 25? 5. 5. Do 1 positive and 1 negative, and that's it.
Wow.
It's crazy how math works.
So we can only do this way if they have
If they're both squared, yeah, if they're both square rootable.
Well, opinion 16 is negative.
Okay,
He's already close to you.
if this was negative also,
Yeah.
then it wouldn't work.
So isn't that solution?
It's not factorable. We could do this, we could do like 49 minus 81 y squared.
It would just be 7.
Just
plus-
don't try to switch them around or do anything weird. Just do the square root of 49.
7.
7 and 7. Square root of 81y squared.
9y.
9y and 9y. 1 plus, 1 minus. That's it, folks. That's
One of those on our
Why is
test.
this easier than the other one?
Honestly,
okay.
it's just like
It's
writing
just
it.
square roots. I'm pretty sure.
This one is easy.
I know.
Why?
These ones get any harder than that?
I could do something like this.
As long as
This is about as hard as I can make it.
In this camera.
3x
I was just wondering what if you guys didn't see it and it's on your test?
squared minus
Kelly, what's this thing?
Nah.
300.
Oh, snake.
That's as hard as it'll get right there.
Ain't nobody know the square root of 3.
Ain't nobody knows the square root of 3. That is true.
Yes, she is.
Then,
It's so
Ain't nobody know the square root of 3.
you guys haven't seen one like this yet.
I'm scared.
Saving this for later. So it's not difference of two squares factoring then, is it?
No.
So what can you do?
3x and x.
No. What's the, have we talked about what the first thing you should always do when you're factoring this?
Find out what numbers going to
Yes.
multiply to get that.
3.
No. You were right. Find out what they have in common. Greatest common factor, GCF.
3.
You should have 3. So I can pull a 3 out, right?
Yes, sir.
That leaves x squared minus 100.
Yeah.
Hey, now look at that.
You done?
No.
Dang.
Now look what we got inside.
Oh.
Difference of squares.
Oh.
So I leave the 3 chilling out front, and I factor that. X and x. 10 and 10.
That's not bad actually.
Plus and minus.
Nah,
More on that probably Friday. Tomorrow we'll do grouping. It's a different kind of factoring.
We'll do some more dates tomorrow.
And then Friday we'll do
Are we doing dates tomorrow or?
no. The reviews were negative in this class. You guys said you didn't like it.
The what?
We gotta turn those packets in.
I got negative reviews.
From who?
You guys said you didn't like the speed dating, so I won't do it again.
Speed dating.
Whatever. Those aren't my feelings. Okay, so you're about to get an assignment. Some of them might look a little funky. So like, let's say you got 24 minus 10x plus x squared.
You just
You gonna factor that, Roy?
break it down.
Huh?
Backwards.
Oh yeah. Wait.
You know what the easiest thing to do is?
You can still put the x first.
Yeah, just rearrange them. You got positive x squared, so just go x squared, put the x one in the middle, and then plus 24 at the end. And now it looks a lot easier, doesn't it? It looks familiar. You can rearrange things. Yes. As long as you put the right sign with them. Don't change the signs. So then you would just be like, oh, x and x. Oh, what multiplies to 24? Let's see, 1 and 24, 2 and 10, 3 and 8, 4 and 6,
Why'd you say 2 and 10?
2 and 12. I'm actually more, I was just advanced. Because I know 2 and 12 make 10. So that's
I
like
know.
2 and 12.
Where did he?
Oh.
Or maybe it's 4 and 6. I don't know. It's either 12 and 2 or 4 and 6. I can make 10 with either one, huh?
Yeah.
If you do 12 and 2 though,
12 and 2.
what do you have to have?
A positive and a negative?
A positive and a negative. Which one? It would be negative 12 plus 2 gives you negative 10. But if you do negative 12 times positive 2, do you get positive 24?
No, so it doesn't work.
Nope, so it doesn't work. And on these ones, when it's just 1x squared, switching them doesn't do anything. So it's probably 4 and 6. Can I get negative 10 from those? Yeah, both negative.
Yeah, both negative.
And then negative 4 times negative 6 is positive 24, so boom, it worked.
You're just saying, pick me up at Warden High School. Two.
Oh, one more thing. Hold up.
I don't know. Sometimes he said pop.
Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up.
On this difference of 2 squares deal, I forgot to mention something. Think you can factor that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's just
X.
that's so
X, 3.
Three.
What are the signs? Both positive? Sure, but that doesn't work.
Wait, rewind. Oh, I get it. It's 3.
Because x times x is x squared.
Yeah.
X times 3 is
Yeah.
3x. 3 times x is also positive 3x.
So one has to be negative.
Oh, one has to be negative, so the middle cancels.
Yeah, if you do that, the middle doesn't cancel. You get 6x in the middle. So one needs to be negative. But guess what?
Both
Now when you do
nine.
negative 3 times positive 3, you get negative 9 at
Both
the
of them
end.
need to be negative. No.
Oh, both of them
Never mind,
negative?
never mind, never mind.
Then you get minus 3, and you get negative 6x in the middle.
How do you do
So
that?
it's not.
Not factorable.
I'm done.
That's why I said difference of 2 squares. It has to be subtraction.
So they both can be
No, this has to be in the middle, negative in the middle. For the square thing, it has to be subtraction. If it's positive, it's not
Put that
factorable.
on the test. I want to see how many terms try to solve it. Probably not. You got a life?
really wonder what. 8? Well, that's 1 and 8.
No.
I
1
never.
through 8.
On this
1, 2, 3, 4,
or on
5,
this
6, 7,
back
8.
on this back sheet?
On the back. F2 on the back. 1 through 8.
Finish it.
Well, it can't be that way.
It's
That's
7.
7.
Never.
Here you go. Here's number 1 through 8. You can write it down, right? There it is.
Don't call me that. Call me me.
I can only call her like
Oh.
that.